Most of us learn the natural notes first, your A, B, C, D, E, F, and G, and then we learned about sharps and flats. Once a student learns about enharmonic spelling, for example, A sharp and B flat being played on the same fret, a common question is, why must there be sharps and flats? Why can't it just be one or the other? And the answer ties into the major scale. Any major scale has to use all the letters of the musical alphabet in order, and you can't repeat any letters. The pattern of all major scales is whole step, half step, whole, half step. If you're constructing a C major scale, no problem. As long as you follow the whole, half pattern, you don't have any sharps or flats to worry about. Now let's construct a G major scale. Start by writing out the letters G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Next, we have to match the whole, half pattern, which means we need to make an alteration. G, A, B, C, D, and E, so far so good, but E to F is a half step, and we need a whole step here. So we change our F to an F sharp, and after that, we have a half step from F sharp to G, so our G major scale is complete. Remember, this note has to remain as some sort of F because we need to keep that sequence. Use all the letters of the musical alphabet and don't repeat any letters. While F sharp and G flat are played at the same fret, we can't spell this note as a G flat because we would have to skip over an F, and we would end up with two types of G notes, a G flat and a G natural. Now let's write a B flat major scale. First thing you do is write out the letters B, C, D, E, G, A, and B, and add flats to the B's. From this point, we need to make some alterations to make the sequence fit the whole, half pattern. B flat to C is a whole step, so far so good. C to D is a whole step, so far so good. D to E is a whole step, but we need a half step here. This note has to remain as some sort of E, so we change it to E flat. From this point, everything else matches the major scale pattern, so we're all set. So why not write this as an A sharp major scale? Theoretically you could. For practical reasons we don't, but let's see what happens when you try. Write the letters A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and A, and add sharps to the A's. Now let's make this fit the major scale whole half pattern, and as we do, remember our rules. We have to use every letter of the musical alphabet in sequence, and we can't repeat any letter. We end up with A sharp, B sharp, C double sharp, D sharp, E sharp, F double sharp, G double sharp, and A sharp. So we end up with 4 sharps and 3 double sharps in our hypothetical A sharp major scale. If we spell this as a B flat major scale, we only have 2 flats to contend with, B flat and E flat. So that's why we have sharps and flats. If you're interested in music theory from a guitar player's perspective, check out this playlist for guitar theory modules. And for more guitar lessons, music theory, and solo guitar arrangements, please subscribe.